Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Kaz, and today I'll be doing a quick guide to the champion Ezreal from League of Legends. This guide is meant to be short and snappy, yet give you all the information you need to own with Ezreal. There are 4 parts to this guide. Number 1, the intro. Number 2, skills that Ezreal has. Number 3, tips and items. And number 4, in-game play. So let's go right ahead. Let's start with number 1, the intro. Ezreal, the prodigal expert, is a ranged AD carry. However, you can build him AP as well, so in this way he's quite adaptable. I usually play him in bottom lane, but he can do very well in solo mid as long as you're against a squishy champion, for example Annie or Ryze. Ezreal himself is very squishy, so knowing when to go into a team fight is a key skill that will take time to learn and you won't get it on your first game. And this heavily contributes to the high difficulty rating that Ezreal has. Ezreal also offers high burst damage and good mobility, so because of this he's very strong early game and he can harass the enemy quite a lot early game. Alright, let's move on to his skills. Ezreal's passive is called Rising Spell Force. Hitting a target with any of Ezreal's abilities increases attack speed by 10% for 6 seconds. This effect can stack up to 5 times. It's quite a useful passive because if you're chasing someone down and you hit a skill shot, then you gain 10% attack speed, which would help you kill them a little bit quicker before they maybe get to a tower, and that starts to focus you down. So yeah, a very good passive. Ezreal's Q is called Mystic Shot. Ezreal fires a bolt of energy dealing 35 to 115 physical damage and +1 per AD. This skill applies on hit effects. Also, Ezreal's cooldowns are reduced by 1 second if he hits a target. Basically, this means that it will apply on hit effects such as red buff, the burn, the enemies, and it can be a real help in chasing someone down or a team fight. Also, because it scales with +1 per attack damage, if you built AD, then it's become a very hard hitting skill. It's a main source of damage for Ez, and hitting a skill shot can cause a whole world of pain. But yeah, you definitely want to work on leveling up this skill shot first. And on to the next one. Ezreal's W is called Essence Flux. Ezreal fires a fluctuating wave of energy, dealing magic damage to enemy champions, 80 to 280, while increasing the attack speed of allied champions. Yes, it's pretty much a pointless skill as it's been nerfed so much since Ezreal's first in the game. It's not really worth putting a skill into unless you build AP, then it's definitely worth putting skill points into, but unless you have to, don't. However, it's a nice little support skill. If you see an enemy or a teammate chasing an enemy, you can give him a little bit of a speed boost, attack speed boost, and you can use it to buff champions that are attacking a tower so it goes down a little bit quicker. Finally, or not finally, we've still got the ultimate. The E is called Arcane Shift. Ezreal teleports to a nearby target location and fires a homing bolt which strikes the nearest enemy unit. Yeah, I love this skill. It's a really useful skill that allows you to basically have a flash on like a short cooldown. You can use it offensively and defensively, and you can also use it to set up your skill shot or your ultimate, and because the skill shot is quite hard to hit anyway, this can be really useful. And if you're like running past a tower, you can flash past a tower pretty much. So yeah, very useful Arcane Shift. And finally, the ultimate, called True Shot Barrage. Ezreal channels for 1 second to fire a powerful barrage of enemy missiles which do massive damage to each unit they pass through. 8% less damage per each unit it passes through. Excuse me. So yeah, very useful, and it does really good damage as it scales 1 per attack damage. It can also be quite a useful way to kill someone who's running away on low health, instead of just having to leave it or go after them past a tower. Just do the ultimate. It makes you stand still for about a second, but apart from that, it's very useful. Alright, we're going to go on to section number 3, tips and items. Okay, for some basic tips as playing as Ezreal, you're probably trying to use your Arcane Shift to get into position to position yourself for the ultimate or your other skill shot or your Q. Just be careful when you're playing Ezreal because you are very squishy, which means that it won't take a lot of hits for you to go down. Luckily you've got the sort of flash so you can get away, but you don't want to have to wait until it's that, you have to use it. You want to get away before that. You can play him as AD or AP, we already talked about that, and you can line up your ultimate to hit loads of minion waves. So if minions are going to destroy your Nexus and you fire your True Shot Barrage to your Nexus, then that'd be pretty good. You could just kill the minions and stop them destroying your Nexus. As for a build, when I start I take boots of speed, 3 health potions, pretty standard lineup. Then next thing I buy is usually a longsword to start to build my vampiric scepter. A couple more health potions here and there if you need them. Doran's blade is also quite a good thing to take. Next we go for Berserker Greaves and Vampiric Scepter, so you get that lifesteal and that attack speed bonus. Then it's really up to you, but the core items of the actual Ezreal build, in my opinion, are the Bloodthirster and the Trinity Force. Now some people don't take the Trinity Force because they feel it lacks a bit in power late game, and they take, I don't know, like an Infinity Edge instead, but Trinity Force is really good early mid game, and it will help you do tons of burst damage if you hit those skill shots. If you're not good with skill shots, take something like Infinity Edge. Other damaging items that you can get on later game, Black Cleaver and Last Whisper. If you need to play a bit more defensively, then Guardian Angel and Banshee's Veil, always good. And you know, always getting those wards, the health potions, and the flasks. You are the AD carry of the team, so you should be getting the kills in bottom lane. There should be probably a support with you. A good support will let you get the kills, or finish it if you're dead or something like that. But you are the AD carry, so just make sure you get the kills, keep the money in, remember to last hit, and you'll do fine. We're going to look at some gameplay now, and this is the end from me. Hope you enjoyed my review of Ezreal, my guide, and hope you stop by next time.
Got it.